What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the Stay Locked In podcast. If you somehow stumbled upon this video, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button down below for more content. I got a crazy goal of about 10,000 subscribers. If you can help me manifest my goal into reality, I would really appreciate that. With that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Let's go ahead and lock the in. Alright? So boom. Alright, let's get right into this video. Second round of the playoffs. Before I go ahead and start on that, I want to say, what the fuck happened to the Brooklyn Nets, man? I didn't really address the first round of the playoffs, but god damn, y'all motherfuckers got swept. KD, I don't want to hear no more KD and LeBron comparisons, man. And I'll bang with KD, man. I mess with KD and Kyrie. You know what I mean? I got a bunch of videos on Kyrie, but come on now, swept. One game. Y'all couldn't get one game in there? Really? And I'm a New Yorker at heart, man. I grew up in Long Island. You know what I mean? So Brooklyn is right there. You know what I mean? I'm a New York Knicks fan through and through, but you know, I'm pulling for any team from New York. So I don't know, man. That shit is just crazy, man. I'm highly disappointed. They couldn't get one game in, man. I thought it was going 7 games. I had it going 7 games with Boston winning. Difference in that series, Marcus Smart. But I don't know, man. That shit is crazy. Moving on. Highly disappointed, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But moving on to the second round. Yo, it's been incredible games, man. That boy Ja Morant is a bad man. Bad man. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to play in last night's game due to, you know, knee soreness or knee injury caused by Jordan Poole. There was a couple of tweets and stuff like that, but they seem to have squashed it. So I'm hoping and praying, you know, looking forward to him playing in the next game. I'm hoping that he feels all right versus Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. If you watched the game last night, the Grizzlies was pretty much winning the whole game without Ja Morant. And, you know, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson was just too much, man. Draymond Green had a crazy block at the end of the game with Jaren Jackson Jr. And I don't know what the hell they was thinking. I don't know what type of play that was at the end of the game. I understand that you kind of needed a 3 to get tied, but I don't know what they was thinking, man. That was a terrible shot selection. And they could have just, you know what I mean, went for the 2 and, you know, played the foul game, you know, other than Steph Curry. Keep the ball out of Steph Curry's hands, Klay Thompson's hands, you know, as best you can, and play the foul game for the last couple, you know, the remaining minute of the game. So I don't know what they was doing, but Golden State went up 3-1 yesterday. I was kind of hoping that it went 2-2, man. I'm thoroughly enjoying these games, man. Highly entertaining. The Boston Celtics with versus Giannis and the Bucks. Crazy series, man. You know, Jaylen Brown, motherfucking Jason Tatum going crazy. Al Horford turned back the hands of time and dropped a 30-piece nugget on them. So it's been a good series, man. I really do appreciate all of the stuff that's going on. The Bucks is a tough team, man. And I think they just got George Hill back, so it's gonna be a tight series, man. Right now it's 0-0. I honestly have the Bucks winning that series. I'm pulling for the Celtics though, man. I hope the Celtics win that series. But we'll see, man. I honestly have the Bucks versus the Heat in the next round in the Eastern Conference Finals. But with that being said, moving on to the Heat series, that's been a back and forth. You know what I mean? Joel Embiid was out for a couple of games and has came back, and they have found life, and they just been all attention and all eyes is on Joel Embiid. And with that being said, James Harden is eating. James Harden is going crazy, man. Turned back the hands of time and was balling in the last game. They tied it up 2-2. It's crazy, man. I think, honestly, I got the Heat winning that series, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Sixers pulled that one out, man. You know what I mean? They got a lot of talent, man. Danny Green, fellow Long Islander. Danny Green has been playing good. Tyrese Maxey has been going crazy. James Harden has been balling. And then you can't really stop Embiid. You know, it's like pick your poison. When you stop Joel Embiid, you got all these other pieces to worry about. And, shout out to Doc Rivers, man. But I do enjoy that Heat team, Jimmy Butler, Victor Oladipo, all these dudes, man. Crazy. I think they're one of the deepest teams in the league. I actually got them winning the whole damn thing, personally. Victor Oladipo coming off the bench, Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero was getting balling out of his mind. PJ Tucker, and their defense is just too crazy, man. Too crazy. And the Sixers don't really have. The Sixers have to win a game in Miami. They don't. The Miami Heat doesn't really have to win a game in Philly. So, yeah, man, we'll see. With that being said, moving on, the Suns and the Mavericks. That's been another crazy series, man. I got the Suns winning that, but Luka Doncic is coming out. This is his coming out party. He's been a superstar, but you got Finney Smith, balling, Jalen Brunson. Where the hell this dude came from? They're gonna have to pay that man big. They're gonna have to pay him big in his next contract. But it's been a crazy series, very back and forth. It's 2-2. Honestly, I don't see them beating the Suns. Honestly, have the Suns versus the Heat in the finals. That's just me. That's just what I think. And one more thing. Speaking of Philly, which I forgot to touch on just now, I feel like, man, they snubbed my man Joel Embiid out of the MVP, man. Joel, listen, you can't go wrong with Jokic. Jokic was playing his ass off this year. Shout out to him. But I think this was Joel Embiid's year. Jokic played without Jamal Murray and, a couple of other pieces, and he was pretty much willing that team. Made it to the playoffs, lost in the first round. It's not a huge snub, but I think it's a snub, man. I think this year was Joel Embiid's year, man. I think that was BS. Bunch of bullshit that, Jokic won back-to-back, man. You know what I mean? That's just me. You guys get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. But, yeah, I got the Suns versus the Warriors in the next round. And the Bucks versus the Heat. You guys get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think, who you got winning, and who you got winning it all, going to the finals, etc., etc. With that being said, I want to thank you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. I really do. Thank you for watching my videos, commenting, engaging. I really do appreciate that, for real. And also, with that being said, I hope everyone out there stays focused, stays prosperous, and stays locked in.